You'll be whatever you want. A knight in shining armor, or a magic spell caster. Roll the dice, hoping for 20 might get the one. The clash of grids can turn the tide of the battle. The dungeon master has saved the tale for us. Let's start this journey together. Ignite the fire and cast your spell. Trust your swords straight into your foes. We have the strength to overcome all the challenges ahead. Embark on adventures, endless journey beyond reality. Into the darkest dungeon that waiting for us. Pushing forward and level up. We'll finish what we have started. Blast of Beats.
Hi, welcome to Clash of Crits. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Psycho, and today we're with the Traffic Society. Welcome back to the new year. Start continuing the campaign, guys.
If you're listening to this, you made it through. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you're still listening to this, very much thank you.
If you're still listening to this, we made it through.
Hey,
Oh man, can't believe it's been a whole year.
whole year, baby.
Year.
But today we have Chappie.
Dear Chuck Woodley, you ran like a bitch. Now you are an itch that I need to scratch. Catch me outside. How about that?
Oh my fucking god.
BladesMaw
Oh my fucking
Throw the
god.
whole motherfucking away.
Esquire.
You lost me at scratch and then picked me right back up.
With cash, baby. That is a homonym. A hymn. Hey, it's a haiku.
That's Bahad Cletus.
It's a homonym.
A
A
homonym.
him. Jesus gonna take me.
Well, now that so many of our brain cells have just died, next we have is Osokuma.
I need to pick up a new journal in the next city. I don't have any more pages free. Carmine Rosalino, a.k.a. Rosie the Butcher, the Eldridge Knight.
And last but not least, we have Drop a Crit.
What it is, everybody, you already know who it is. Is the newest, truest raging paladins of the group, Don Lewis. And I have no Don fact today. I have a paladintist entry of my own out of 3 stole pieces of paper from Rosie's neck. Journal entry. Why? Why did he die? Why did Spike die? I heard Chuck Willie had his soul. He's out of control. Spike, go towards the light. Spike's soul would never rest until Chuck Willie's last breath.
Did you write a haiku? Jesus.
Off the top of his dome, too, because it's not written down. He just made the shit up. Code.
I'm so happy you went for the rhyme. I was like, yo, this fucking fits. Let's go.
Should have said Spike. Go towards the goal. Nuclear.
Well, that being said, are we ready for a little bit of a recap?
Take the cap. Put it on Drop a Crit. Twist it. Take it off. Put it on Osokuma. Take it off. Put it back on me.
No, put it back on me.
You can have it.
I have it.
Access granted.
I touch it. It's moist. Oh yeah. Then I look at the DM.
It was a hot
Look
day.
at me. Look at me, Psycho. Look at me.
Bitch, I'm looking at your bars because you gotta speak louder.
Look at me.
Okay.
Yeah. Touch that cap, Daddy. Touch it. Touch it and re-put it on, then take it off, then put it back on, then put it in Droppa's mouth and take it back.
Then let me wring it out.
Ring out a cap.
Yeah, and put it in the death elixir.
Hold on. No. What? Let's just recap.
Take the cap off, Father. Spray your recap juice all over Chappie.
Please.
And then put the cap back on.
Baste me in the ovens of Gondor.
Okay. So, last session was pretty straightforward. It was the beginning of your guys' celebration of your completion of the spell bounce trials. You guys swept every single team.
So we're like semi-pro, right?
There is no pro at the moment.
Yeah,
I think we're on a watch list.
Okay.
So, during the beginning of your guys' celebration, Chuck Woodley decided to come down and initially congratulate you all, but then he declined your guys' requests to officially join the SBA team. He gave a bunch of bullshit reasons why, but you all really knew what it was. He just didn't want you to be a part of it. You guys started to rile the crowd up regarding it, which made the crowd turn against Chuck Woodley, and he did not take that kindly.
Yeah, on paper we blame Tyrell.
Chuck Woodley started to flex his power a little bit, and then when Monakel tried calming him down, he immediately backhanded her,
He's gonna pay for that shit.
which enacted a different type of rage within Don. During his rage, it activated some kind of internal latent power in him where he had the ability to control fire and control ice.
I'm just letting you know right now, you're gonna hate me.
I know. When I thought of all this and the fire and ice heating up and NBA Jam rules, all that stuff, and I'm
Getting ice cold.
getting ice cold, and I'm like,
Shoot.
this is so thematically great, but he's about to piss me off.
It's true.
I can't not use this, and I hate that I can't not use this because I know Drop a Crit is going to be so annoying about it. So after Don activated his latent power, it seemed to have disrupted something in Chuck Woodley as well. He collapsed, and during that, there was a bit of a stir. Rosie threw a chair in the middle of the fight. Cletus was still riling up the crowd, and Don decided to attack Chuck Woodley, but it was too late at that time.
Yeah.
You guys saw Chuck Woodley in a state similar to how you saw James back in Guava Falls. And Chuck Woodley then gave the order to eliminate you all and Corin. He even gave it to Spike, which Spike then refused, and then it seemed like Chuck Woodley used some kind of ability to control him, which started a battle. Well, the battle was rough. You guys almost lost Corin completely. It came down to Rosie groveling at his feet to Chuck Woodley.
As Don, I somewhat understand. As Dropper, no.
And then being saved by Spellspeak at the last minute.
Double no. I had higher hopes. We believed in you.
It's worse on Rosie than it is on anything you could say.
And there was only one person who saw it.
It was it Bobby?
It was Bobby.
Yeah.
It led to a finishing blow by Don to Spike in the chest as Spike was then killed. Right before Chuck Woodley left, he had enacted another ability of his, and it seemed to have shocked Monakel and put her in a comatose state. The arena was in disarray, people scattered. It was just you guys and a bunch of dead bodies. While you were all fucked up, trying to figure out what to do, you then got intervened by Gavin Cal, the head and the owner of Gavin Tech. It was your first official meet with him, as he had you all retreat back to Gavin Tech with him. During your guys' escape to Gavin Tech, I guess you can call it, escape, you guys saw the city of BladesMaw in disarray, as Gavin explained that it seems like Chuck Woodley has disappeared from BladesMaw and has taken some valuable resources, which is kind of has disrupted the city's economy. When you guys got back to the Gavin Tech, you guys rested, and you guys took Monakel with you. Gavin and Cord had been running tests on her with their doctors all night. The next day, they met you all in Monakel's room, and Gavin proceeded to tell you that Monakel is alive but it seems that something like she's almost like trapped in her own mind. She's essentially comatose at this point. And at the moment, they don't have any kind of technology that can help her in any kind of way other than keeping her as a vegetable, keeping her alive, physically alive. Gavin, the last thing that Gavin told you is that your wife is not going to wake up. And that's where we are now. So, Don, the last thing you said is that she's never going to wake up. And you see Corin and Cal tip their heads down to you. As Cal says, according to our tests, our experts, it does not seem so.
So who has the technology? I understand like you guys are like the focal point of the technology, but somebody has to have the technology.
As you see Corin and Gavin look at each other, and you see Gavin say, son, look, I know this is hard to hear.
What about magic?
I mean,
spells?
Yes, there's spells that can do something that can possibly help her, but there's still not a guarantee that she'd wake up. You'd have to do something unbelievable, miracle-like. And unfortunately, the only person that I knew that reached that level isn't with us anymore.
Full circle, I'm probably going to see Chuck Woolley again. What happens if Chuck Woolley doesn't exist anymore? Do you think that would kind of wake her up because he snapped his finger and she just went down into the state? So you think his magic and like her link together has something to tie with it?
This isn't magical, son.
Fuck. I just assumed it was like the connection was broke, or like he did something to her mind because of the whole Dragon Rider relationship.
Her brain was fried. It's a miracle that she was even alive. If she was any creature of any other stature, even someone possibly like Corin or yourself, would probably just be dead. There is something special about this woman that's keeping her alive. Hence why she's stuck inside of her own mind. She should be dead, and she's not.
I want to turn to Corin and I'm gonna get on both my knees and beg, Corin, I understand this is not your sister and we have no affiliation with you and we just make your life a living hell. I really understand it, but please, no matter if I'm still here the next couple days, years, or if I'm dead and gone and Chuck Woolley please do not give up on finding a way out for her. She's the only thing I really have in this world. Please, Corin. And I want to like grip his hand. Please.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, Don.
15.
You hear him go, stand up.
I stand up.
He looks at you in your eyes. Just because we said we don't have the technology doesn't mean we can't make it. Okay?
Okay.
We will continue to test. We will continue to figure out. We will see if we will continue to figure out if there's anything we can do. All right?
I want to give him like a big ass bear hug.
Don't.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I would make you proud.
No, you won't.
I'm gonna make you proud.
No, you
air
won't.
Air quote, brother.
Stop.
Air quote.
Can we please?
No matter what Darian say, you're all right with me.
Yeah, my brother is a whole different thing. Either way, look. She's welcome to stay here. Okay? We're going to keep her here, keep testing her, trying to figure out things that we can do. But as then Corin looks to Gavin, and Gavin like does a slight nod as Corin looks back to you guys. You guys can't stay here. Whatever it is that she is connected to with you and then the rest of them and all this stuff, you guys bring way too much trouble. Granted, you didn't do it physically this time yourselves, but you are directly related to the reason why this city's in shambles.
I imagine Barrett has like a little like calculation in his head. 3-0. Them.
I will keep her here. I will keep her safe. I will try to do everything she can. but you guys are too dangerous for her, for someone in her state.
You're right. We'll leave.
Yeah.
You guys get your things. We will send you off with a little bit of advancement on your guys' employment and a severance check, essentially.
Seems fair.
I would gather up the rest of your buddies in whatever kind of way. But you three can't be here.
Fine.
Do any of you have a gem cell?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically,
Oh, you want my phone number?
We have cell phones from our world. We don't actually.
Barrett technically has a gym cell.
No, Barrett has Chuck,
No,
but,
Barrett's Chuck.
but Cletus does actually have a gem cell from the assassin guys.
Yeah, I forgot.
I do have this one.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I got it off a dead body.
You see him like just shake his head like whatever,
It's my dad's.
as you see he like mess around with it a little bit.
You jailbreaking it?
What? No, what does that even mean?
How do you know what jailbreaking means?
Because we take phones, jailbreak them, resell them.
You saying we? I don't picture you jailbreaking a phone.
No, I don't do it. I pay young kids like you to do it.
Look, this is my personal contact information.
Hey, score.
If you call me for anything else other than an emergency
Uh-huh.
relating to this,
Okay, to this exactly.
correct.
Just this.
Like he looks like up, like thinking, probably.
Okay, probably.
If the world's gonna be on fire, you can call me for that too.
Okay. What if we find like encroaching information about like something like super crazy?
Regarding,
Just something that you probably want to know. Like
send a letter.
a letter?
Yes.
Can I have your address? Your home address?
No.
I need to make sure it gets to you with utmost haste.
It'll get to me.
So you want us to send a letter and not a text?
Oh my god, you guys. Just if there's ever something serious that I can actually help with,
Yeah.
not to ask me some stupid question, not to ask me anything related to what you're doing, unless it affects me,
Okay. Like you or your family or something.
let's go with me.
Okay. So like
Because you're gonna say that your family and then it affects you.
No.
because
I
you're-
mean like our next step most likely is gonna be Azo's step because of some shit that I'm into and like
Uh-huh.
gangster.
Dang.
Yes.
Dang, he got you. He got you good.
If there's an emergency, I think you guys are smart enough to know what I will actually respond to.
Do you really think that?
I'm giving you an opportunity. If you guys call me with something that's completely irrelevant and you bother me about it,
Then you're gonna block us.
correct.
Okay, but I have another question. Just because, like, you know, Cleet picked that up. It's a good device. Picked it up off a dead body. Like, what's the service for the? Is it like Verizon, T-Mobile? Like, how do we pay the bill for it monthly? Because it's somebody else's technically.
There's no bill for these.
Wait, what?
No, there's no bill for this. The thing that you have to do is that you have to recharge them. That's what costs money.
Yeah, they all run off of
You have a charger?
Intergalactic Magical Network.
I mean, yes, we have chargers installed in Gavin Tech.
Do you have a portable charger?
No,
Can you make a portable charger before we leave?
probably not. My resources are good, spread pretty thin.
Rosie, stop.
No, I'm just asking, just in case we don't even.
Okay, last question.
Ask.
You said phone calls had to be important.
Do not text me.
Damn it, Cleve!
What if they're like lesser
It was a
things that we're
loophole.
unsure about?
It was a loophole.
I know, but
What point of you guys are dangerous? Don't you understand? The only reason why I'm giving this to you is because his fucking wife is comatose.
Fair.
One last thing, and I'm out of your hair. And I just walk up to him and I put my hand out. It was good meeting you, Corn, and I'm glad you're still alive. And I go to just shake his hand.
He takes a deep breath, shakes your hand.
Stick my
Stay
hand
safe. And then Rosie would turn around and start walking towards the doorway to wait for the group.
As Cletus says, you stick your hand out. He places the gem cell back into your hand, shakes it.
I give him a hug.
Okay, so give him a hug.
I don't do handshakes where I'm from. Appreciate you.
please stay out of trouble as much as you can.
Okay. If you ever find out who like saved my life when I got stabbed up, shoot me a text.
Also, where can I buy magical glowing rocks for like backyard aesthetics?
Backyard aesthetics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is once again not what we're gonna do
Yeah, we gotta go. Come on,
because I
Don.
saw what that was.
What?
Because you decided to spin around like a spell bounce ball last night.
You was there?
Don't let anybody see that.
I understand. I didn't want you to see it.
Get out.
So, hardware store.
Get out.
Y'all got a Target.
Come on, Don.
I just need food.
We got work to do.
I'm running low on food.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You're a big boy.
The baby won't.
Well, I mean, we could always just release it.
Release your hat.
No.
Just no. So you guys would exit the room as you see at the outside the door. It is Barrett, 3B Rock, Marcel, his son, Bombay, pretty much all your friends. As you all exit that room, they all stand up, wait in suspense of what you're about to tell them, because they know that Monica went in there and they know that she wasn't awake or everything like that. So they're all kind of looking at you guys.
Well, guys, thank you all for your hard work and your support. I appreciate every single last one of you. And I know Monica, Jasmine, will appreciate every last one of you too. Right now, she is in a coma. She's trapped in her own mind. And they don't have the technology right now to do anything. So they're just keeping her alive.
You hear her go like, what?
Yeah.
What is she comatose from?
She had like a circlet on her head that like it came from Gavatech, and Chuck Willie kind of made it a mind controlling now circlet, and he snapped his fingers, and I guess the circlet malfunctioned and put her in a coma.
You're saying there's just nothing they can do?
They said they don't have the technology, Ida.
As you see Ida, Bibby, Bobby, Bobbity, Marcel, you see like they all start crowding around you and like giving you hugs.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
As you feel a very large like hand on your head as it's Bombay.
Thank you, big guy. I appreciate you.
Some seconds of silence between everybody as they're giving you your hugs. Maybe like you're just kind of like breathing a little bit as they all start backing away. And then Ida goes, so what now?
Spellspeak took Chuck Woodley with them. Most likely they went to Azlestep. That's our next stop.
You guys are going to Azlestep.
Seems like it. Azlestep for a little bit. Figure out if we can get some information on Chuck Woodley. And most likely I'm going to have to go to the Shadowfell.
We are going to have to go to the Shadowfell.
Thank you, Cleet. We are going to the Shadowfell.
We.
And you hear Ida go like, okay, all right, well, I know Hufang has been like held up. They weren't able to make it so far, but we can probably try to figure something out,
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think it is either.
What do you mean?
We're too dangerous now. We've attracted too much attention.
And anybody who gets close to us get hurt.
And we appreciate all you guys helping us out.
But we can't see you guys get hurt again.
Not on our dime.
We wouldn't be able to forgive ourselves.
As you say that, you hear like a scoff from Bobby, as like he whispered, like almost like he said something under his breath, like a okay.
Rosie would just like look towards Bobby's way, and just shake his head, and
Do we hear it?
Yeah, you guys hear like he scoffed loudly. You didn't hear what he whispered, but like he was like, okay.
Do you want to say something, Bobby?
As you see, like Bobby looks up at you. I'm sure you mean what you mean, Don, and I'm sure you mean what you mean, Cletus. But I don't think Rosie means what he means.
What do you mean?
Is there something we don't know?
you can think whatever you want to think, Bobby. It doesn't matter. I don't have time to sit around and bullshit. If I didn't care, I wouldn't tell you anything and you'd be in trouble.
Really? Because I think if you cared, you wouldn't have opened your mouth when the backseat girl said to shut up and stab me in the throat. If you cared, you would have talked to me about the person that you were so worried about. If you cared, you wouldn't have tried selling Marcel to Chuck Woodley during that fight. You care about yourself. If you cared, you wouldn't have pushed my brother so much to make sure that you guys knew that we were okay because you didn't want to talk to me. You talked to everybody else. So don't tell me you care about me.
You know, people make mistakes, and I'm not flawless. There's a lot of mistakes that I've made and sacrifices that I've had to make as well. If I didn't care, I'd have walked away a long time ago. If I didn't care, I would have walked away the first time I talked to Spellspeak when he gave me a deal to let all of you die just to get my wife back. That deal was put on the table. And I said no. Yeah, I fuck up all the time. But that's because I'm human. The more you grow, the more you learn that nothing's perfect. I have so many regrets. But none of that's gonna help me now. If you have ill feelings towards me, I'm sorry. But there's nothing I can do to change that.
You see Bobby just shake his head. I gotta go find Clint. You guys do whatever you want. As Bobby just starts leaving Gavin Tech.
Rosie, did you really try to sell out Marcel?
I didn't try to do anything. Everybody was gonna die. Corin was gonna die. I tried to get him to stop. I told him we were sorry. Forget it. To try to get us to regroup, rethink things, because we went in there headstrong, not thinking about the fact that these people are way stronger than us. They've lived in this world for years. They understand the way that this magic works and the way that this power works, and we don't. He put on the table that the only way I can get you guys out of there safely without being harmed is to take Marcel. Now I was like, there has to be something else. We have to be able to do something else. And he didn't want anything else. But I didn't give Marcel up.
Roll deception.
8.
And you guys get to roll insight on that.
I rolled a 21.
God damn it. 10.
You guys can both definitely tell when he said that, like, I didn't give up Marcel. Like, his voice was possibly like a little shaky about it, the way he said it, and something about that seemed off.
I look at Don.
I look at Cletus.
It's gonna be a long car ride.
I just wanted to stop.
It's not gonna stop. Not until this is all over with.
I just want us to be honest with each other.
I know.
That's all.
As somebody who's told a fib or two in his day, I'll let Rosie explain himself in the car.
Yeah, so you can see that, like, after the conversation with Bobby, like, as like you guys were like thinking before you guys had your conversation.
Yeah.
It looks like Rosie looks heated for a second, and then he just takes a deep breath, and you can just see just the defeat still on his face as he just like walks out of the room.
Okay, now that happened, I'm sorry that was brought up and that happened and the way it happened, and I apologize to you guys.
You see Bibby
The best I can.
say he's had nightmares about that night since. I know for you guys it was bad and a few weeks ago, but it haunts him every day.
I'm sure. I mean, like,
Hold on, I'm just...
Okay.
He's high strung. Clint's missing. He'll calm down.
Okay.
He always does. You guys are good in my book. Shit happens. I've been in fights. With my tribe. I understand. I get it. And Bobby goes, nah. Like, Bobby lives a different life.
Okay. I mean,
The most danger he had was being connected to a criminal. Bobby goes, we'll meet back up with Hufang, and then we'll steer clear of you guys again.
Okay. Here, I did find this gym sale. If you guys ever need to get a hold of us.
Okay.
I don't know quite how these work. I just know how to take pictures.
Ida goes, let me show you.
Okay.
Ida shows you, like, it's essentially showing you, like, how a phone works.
Yeah. Oh.
And here, as she goes into, like, some info, like, this is your number.
Oh, okay. As I take out my BlackBerry and I take a picture of my number.
Okay.
I want to do the exact same thing
Okay,
with
sure.
my phone. What time of the day is it again?
It's in the morning still.
Morning.
As she closes it, hands it back to you. As she looks at you when she hands it back to you. All of you be safe. Please.
You guys too.
Ida, do you want to take falsetto with you?
You don't want her anymore?
No, I was joking. I was joking.
Take the fucking rock.
As
But do you know where I can get like more glowing magical items to feed her?
somewhere around the city, I'm sure. The city's a little in disarray, but we have to try finding Clint at the moment, and it's not your guys' job. As then you hear Bobby go like "Rah, rah," as he starts scrambling around trying to find like pen and paper. As he finds like a little some like paper, looks like some like very important document or whatever. He just turns it around.
His social security.
grabs a pen as he full palms the pen and just starts scribbling something.
Have
Okay.
you seen Our Fugitive?
As he goes and he points it to hands it to you guys. Words key. If you're there. As he shoves his hand out.
I take the paper.
You see that it is a paper that it just says King Bobbity.
What is this for?
Find King. Dad.
Oh, your dad's king? Wait, what?
Wait,
Like the king?
King of like.
But Baby's like, no, his name is King.
Oh, his name is King. King Bobbity is his last.
No, it's just King.
Oh, it's just like this is from Bobbity here in case my dad asked to show him this.
I think so.
Wow, I watched a lot of movies.
You got all that.
That's all you can do in rehab, dude, is watch fucking movies.
All right, I got you, Bobbity. I got you.
Marcel, here, you can put your number in the gym cell too, just in case something be popping off.
He puts his number in.
You may or may not be in trouble.
I give him my actual
Danger.
cell phone number. If there are any opening when SBA starts back up and I'm not doing saving our wives.
As you start talking about SBA, you actually hear like a blip notification on your fantasy SBA
Oh no.
thing.
I check it.
You see it's a message from Remy
Fuck.
saying, "Good job, guys," with a thumbs down.
Yeah, I knew it. Fuck.
As you like notice that Spike's on his team.
Laugh my ass off.
Nerd.
Had to take out the competition.
You sent a gif of John Morant doing the handguns after taking the shot.
He then puts. Looks like I'm owed some money. ... Then another message. See you in Azelstep with a winky face.
Not from us. I'm broke.
I mean, the way that it's set up, it's kind of just like postponed because like it'll come back.
Yeah, so like K. Rool gives us all our money back because it's
Are you guys just
postponed.
talking to yourselves right now?
Yeah. Clint, he said we owe him money.
Hold on. I'm gonna hit him with some really cold shit. Let me see that thing.
Go ahead.
Okay. ... Chuck Woodley owes you money. Log out.
Don't
There's no
log
log out.
God damn it!
Give me the. He right now.
I just typed log out. See, Ida taught me that. I like finger guns, Ida. All right, we got to get going. We have somebody who's really tiny and angry and kind of upset and apparently up to something. We got to go deal with.
As then you hear as you like realize that Sully's been like sleeping on your head still.
Oh, Souls, what's going on, man? Fuck you been?
He's like, asshole.
I ain't seen you in like a couple weeks.
And he goes, like, asshole again.
Yeah, I see. You've been sleeping a lot. You're lazy lizard, man. Is that what happens when lizards get old?
As then like you see like his head like moves around. He like as he starts like tapping your shoulder like, and you can get the feeling of Clint from him.
Okay, you say Clint? What about, how would you know about, I mean, I guess you didn't have to do anything else except for lay around on the couch or something.
As he points towards Marcel.
Okay.
As he's like halftime. He was at halftime.
Halftime. Clint was at halftime?
Shaking his head, yes.
Clint's at halftime?
Like he should be.
Oh, Sully said that Clint should be at halftime.
As you see like Ida will be like, what? As they all, Bibby and Bobbity, as they all start looking at each other, they'll be like, we should go. We should go find Bobby.
Yeah, if Clint's actually at halftime, can you like send us a text or something so we could like kind of confirm that he's not dead?
They hug you guys really fast. Says, please, guys, be safe as they like start like pacing off and they run out of Gavin Tech.
Before we walk out of Gavin Tech, what's our pay stubs? What's the pay looking like?
So you guys are getting like a severance check.
Yeah.
So for you three and Barrett, you would all be receiving 200 gold.
Okay.
Each.
All right.
So you guys would gain collectively 800.
Damn, fucking they're cheap as fuck.
Do you see on the severance check the remodeling bathroom
Yes.
price? Damn it.
You want me to put?
And as you guys are getting like your severance and stuff like that, almost like getting ready to leave, Marcel starts saying his goodbyes to you guys as when he's saying his goodbye to you, Don.
I'm trying not to cry the whole time. Like,
you see that he has like this like I don't want to say bag, but it looks like he has something behind his back. He's just like, my dad was a fighter and a warrior growing up, and I never took up his mantle. He showed me some things, but it was never my style, which is why I got into SBA. But I think these would benefit you better than they've ever benefited me.
what is it?
As he takes it off, as you see, it's the twin short swords that he was using in the fight. This gives you your make it take it ability. Yes.
Bitches!
Would you like to tell the listeners what that is?
Yes, I would. So with these short swords, the make it and take it ability, as long as I hit with these short swords, I can keep swinging until I miss.
Yes, so it is a homebrewed ability that we've come up with where the player uses their action and their bonus action, and then they continue to attack, and every single time they hit, their next hit has a -1 to the modifier, and as many hits as they have is as many d6 adds up to.
Can't
You
wait.
can use it per short rest.
Prepare yourselves.
For the first Patreon-only campaign, Warcocks.
A story about 3 primordial beings.
I will take the fire brigade, and we will enter first.
Idiot!
It's Idior for the millionth time.
As you see, Blaze ignites his warhorse in fire.
Hold fire! And as he does that, they're all actually just holding their cocks, and they all start pissing as he screams, "Negative energy flood!"
That wee juice?
Yes, that wee juice.
That tinkle
Yeah,
tangle.
with that evil wee juice.
With that evil wee juice.
Warlocks conquering the world.
Aim it at Grayson as he smacks your whip with his sword, as it actually smacks your whip back.
You actually got a lot of strength. It's time for me to stop fucking around.
As I cast imprisonment. As we fight, it starts to slow down. And then I reach through his body and pull out his heart as he drops to the floor, and I eat it.
As we reach 7, Malice takes arm and swings it straight towards the neck as he's squeezing at the neck. His fingers rip through the flesh as he grabs like the back of his neck and just rips the spine all the way out.
I'm going to take my whip, wrap it around his neck, and pull him forward to break his neck over my back.
Reaching their maximum potential.
As you all are laughing, cheering your victory, for a little game, you send your minions to start chasing and attacking Edior.
You know what I found out the other day?
What is that, Malice?
A door is a non-magical portal to another room.
I use tree stride.
To where?
But they made one mistake.
As this portal opens up, as it's Edior tumbling through, as he's crawling towards what looks like this sink cabinet. As he opens it up, as like he's coughing up blood, the book rings out with this light.
Please tell me something, Blaze.
I have no idea what the fuck just happened, Ed.
What the fuck?
Everything has changed.
So please, welcome to your first year of college.
Just to go back to school?
Blaze, I have to ask you.
Oh, you're gonna ask me because you're a tree? Who told you to bark orders?
This gotta be hell.
That wasn't the only thing I changed. All of you tortured me for years. You will forever be a student, as you have a banner on your door, on like your front door, that says, "Welcome to Academus." Follow our not-so-heroic heroes on their humbling adventure back to the wizarding school.
But hey, bro, they're warlocks.
Yeah, that's the fun of it. They don't know real magic.
Marcel, I will cherish these forever.
Hope so, man. I'm never gonna forget you guys.
We're never gonna forget you.
You were just some random dude who showed up to my bar asking about some tea and then my game, and it's definitely been a interesting couple weeks with you guys.
I want to take the basketball I brought out my bag from like the cruise. I want to have us all sign it.
Okay.
and give it to Marcel.
Says thanks. Means a lot. You guys make sure Rosie stays safe. He's been through a lot in this town.
Yeah, he's probably gonna want to torch this place now. But yeah, we got him.
As you guys hear as it looks like Bombay, it looks like he's like moving around like he wants to tell you guys something, but like looks like he's nervous too.
Cleet,
Yeah?
I think Bombay wants to talk to us.
Oh, of course I was saving Bombay for last. What's up?
I love you guys.
Oh, man, you know I love you too, bro.
I love you too,
I
Bombay.
go knock him up.
But I think me stay in BladesMaw.
Understandable, you know. Took care of the whole PETA thing, so I don't think they'll be chasing after you.
Not anymore, big guy.
But me want to save old friends of Peter.
Understandable. You know what? I think you could do it.
But me be there when you need me.
Oh, of course. Here, Bombay. And I give Bombay 100 gold.
Okay.
Also, technically, don't they get money too because they worked for Gavin Tech?
Technically, Bombay at the moment could possibly still be an employee of Gavin Tech.
Yes. Thank you. I sorry.
Oh, no, man.
You do so much for Bombay.
No. Bombay, I want you to live for yourself, man. I want you to make all the decisions, and you got a bunch of life to live, man. So much. And I'm proud of you for coming so far and being so damn clutch.
Oh.
You're too good. So much talent was wasted down there, and now you need to show the world what you're really made of.
You see him like shake his head in agreement.
So go. Don't feel bad. Don't look back. Just go.
Bombay, remember, keep your elbows straight when you shoot your free throws. Don't let the crowd heckle you. You're mighty strong. You can lead this team to a championship. You and Marcel.
Marcel's like, yeah, buddy, I don't think Spellbound is happening for a while. Okay.
But when it comes back, you guys gonna reunite, right?
Possibly.
Don't get out on me, Marcel. You too, Bombay.
Don't make super teams. They don't really work.
Miami Heat got 2 championships for a reason.
Out of 5 seasons.
The Warriors? Us?
Super team.
The Cavs?
Yeah. And now look at them. They kick each other in the balls.
So, do you guys leave?
Yeah. We got everybody. 3B, Bombay, Marcel.
Tyrell. Where is Tyrell? We got
You guys never found Tyrell.
we got quick show with Tyrell.
I'm sure 3B will find Tyrell. He's probably in an elevator somewhere. Safe as can be.
No.
He broke out of a crowd of people that he was laying up
Yeah,
there.
pretend to be a dead body.
Oh, he'd be fine.
So you guys start leaving Gavin Tech?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna rewind a little bit.
Mhm.
Rosie, after you stormed outside of Gavin Tech, you're just kind of like pacing outside, getting some fresh air.
Pacing outside, trying to get some fresh air. Small fit of rage for a second, just with frustration, and starts like punching the side of like the building. My hand's like a little scraped up and bloody, and then I just kind of like just drop my hand, and I'm just standing there, just looking around.
So as you're standing there looking around, you see like the doors open up. As you see, it is like Ida, Bobbity, Bibby, like rushing out as they see you. So they quickly turn to you, and they start. They come up to you, and like you hear Ida say, as like they go up and they're quickly hugging you. Like, we want you guys to be really safe. We just found Clint. We're gonna go to him. Okay, please, you guys, be safe. All right, don't worry about Bobby. It'll be fine. As you get hugged from Bobbity and Bibby as they're running off. They're running down the street and waving to you like, please be safe, as they run off.
Yeah, not his wave.
As a little bit more time passes by, as your companions exit Gavin Tech. It is them two and Barrett.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah, Barrett, where's your car?
In one of the garages, remember?
It's still been parked over there?
I hope so.
Damn, that would really suck if they got rid of that car.
Did the whole town riot, or was it just the stadium?
Also true.
I don't know. I've been here.
Damn, that's crazy, Barrett. You're supposed to find these things out.
It should be fine. Even if they impounded the car, Gavin Tech wants us to leave. They'd give us something.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Can we at least go shopping? I still gotta feed this child.
I think
We gotta go.
I think we should leave. Any shopping that we need to do, we can stop somewhere on the way.
All right.
Just give it like one of your old weapons.
I got like 2 magical rocks left. I can feed Falsetto.
Oh, then you're fine.
Well, Falsetto getting hungry. Last time he needed to feed her too.
I feel like the city has a lot of inflation anyway. Getting tired of these damn prices.
Hey, Barrett,
Yeah.
do any of these things have magic in them? Like the ooze chew, chocolate chips, stuff like that?
No.
No.
Not that I'm aware of.
What about this crackhead repellent goo?
Probably.
Yeah, they're from the swamp. I mean from the sewers.
You got it from K-Roke, so it's just a coin toss.
Yeah, I got this goo. It's like crackhead repellent from K-Roke. So we don't know how strong this thing is. If you want, you can just give a little bit at a time to Falsetto. It's crackhead repellent, so I mean, like, he won't become a crackhead.
You still got that egg on you?
Yes, I do. It's the only way I've actually been able to cast spells. I can feel it like vibrating since my sword broke.
Oh. Can't take that from you. I'll take the crackhead repellent.
So I give it to you with the with like the little like medicine like syringe, so you can just put like
Just car ride, just feeding
So you
her
can
the
just-
medical syringe.
yeah, like 5 mLs every couple hours or something like that.
Jesus.
Okay, let's go find your car, Barrett.
Yeah. So you guys are walking through BladesMaw as you guys are seeing some stores that, like, from what you recall, have been open. They're just completely like closed, just shut down. You know, looks like people are possibly trying to figure out what's going on, figure out how they're gonna bounce back, and you know, as like I said to you guys before, that Cal was very vague with what he told you about. You know what I mean? But essentially, you just know that Chuck Woolley ran away with some resources for BladesMaw.
Yep.
That seemed to affect the ripple effect into the city.
This place is looking like Cleveland after LeBron left.
Yeah, I mean, it's not far off.
As you guys are walking, Barrett goes, "Look, so if we're going to Azul Step, it is the other edge of the coast. Okay, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a few days. It is a longer trip to there it's a longer trip than we did from Guava Falls to here. It's longer than that.
So we might have to stop and re-up on things.
We'll definitely have to make stops because, I mean, it took us a couple days to get to here, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll cut through Worms Keep because it's the main road it's the fastest way through the main road that cuts through Worm Keep past into Azul Step. Okay?
Okay.
They got any more of them Waffle Houses on the way there?
I think so.
We're not leaving Sully again.
I'm not going to leave Sully this time.
Yeah, but we could probably use a real meal.
Sully has a lot of work to do. He's been slacking off lately.
As you feel a slap in your face with his tail.
Aye!
Okay, as you guys are walking through, you guys actually stop past Bold Requisitions.
So I would just go in. No conversation really needs to happen. And you guys would just see that through the window. Like I hand a piece of paper to the person at the desk and then walk out.
Hey, Rose.
Yeah,
What was that with a piece of paper?
these guys are from here, and their job is to, investigate, look things up. They're probably better off to find some information for us on who really hates Spellspeak, Woodley, James. The enemy of our enemy is our friend.
I mean, that's true. And I mean, like, do people actually hate Spellspeak besides us? I mean, like, now everyone hates Woodley, for sure. If anybody...
I'm pretty
Criminals?
Sure, I'm pretty sure there are people out there that have worked against him and do.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, we met Clint. And Clint talked about how he manipulated him and tried to use him. So there's got to be other people out there, and I'm pretty sure that some of them are powerful.
Not a bad idea.
If we get nothing out of it, we get nothing out of it. But if they give me a call with some information, it might be useful.
All right. You sure do got some splaining to do in this car ride.
Yeah, I know.
What is said and talked about in this car ride will remain in this car ride. We will not harbor feelings of ill towards our mates.
Unless I feel like it.
Not at all, Cletus.
I know. I ain't signing your
After
oath.
the car ride.
I ain't signing your oath.
Sign the goddamn oath.
No oaths.
Sign the oath.
So you guys get to the garage.
It's not on my build sheet.
As you see, the garage is still intact, and it looks like that's still like working. Like people are still working there and everything like that. Okay. You guys get to it, and then Barrett's like, "Yeah, give me one moment. I'll go fetch it." You see him talking to like the teller, as the teller looks like they have like some kind of like calculator going on.
Oh, damn.
As you see, he like bring it up, and then like it shows up. It's still too far for you guys to like see like the number.
Can I just see like Barrett's face?
You see him like just like like have a sigh like.
I walk up.
As you're walking up, you see that he pulls out a bag, hands it to him. The man grabs it, like looks like it's counting around. To you guys, it's the bag that you guys got for your severance check.
Oh, it's 200 gold.
As he goes, hands him a ticket to go in. As like you approach him, he's just like, "You need something?"
How much was the charge?
Don't worry about it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go bring the car down. Bring the car around.
Sure. I look at the guy that he paid.
As you see, like Barrett leaves.
Yeah. I'm like, how much was the charge for leaving it this long?
Well, I mean, you left it here for quite a few weeks. It ultimately racked up to our maximum, which is 200.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
I start separating 200. Well, I'm just like waiting to start separating 200 from the group money.
Watch us just be sitting here and fucking Barrett goes out the other way and just says fuck us.
As you guys see the gates open, as you see his car.
I hop in the back seat.
Yeah, we're all not allowed to sit in the front anymore, so I also hop in the back seat.
I think you and I still haven't gotten like the rule that we're not allowed in the front.
That's
it was
right,
really
the
just
passengers.
Cletus.
As you guys go to sit in the front seat or in the back seat, I go to sit in the front seat.
Barrett goes like, no.
What, Barrett?
You know what?
I'm a change.
One of you guys
man.
are switching with him.
I switch.
And we don't even open the doors. We just do it like we're
Just-
like crawling
Yes,
over. I like
yes.
kick Barrett in the
Like you got
face.
your kids.
Actually, no. It's that he crawling under. I go above and over the car, so I put myself out the window just to go through the passenger side
You're
seat.
scraping the. Oh,
Barrett, we could have just robbed him.
what?
Yeah, we could have just took the car and left. We're already criminals. What the fuck?
We don't need to leave with more issues than what we already have.
Ooh, now
I'm
we done
trying to
that, sir.
save my country. I know that you don't care about it,
I
but
care.
I am.
Okay, more of that.
Hey Barrett.
Cool. Long car ride.
So like as like he's getting ready to drive, I'm like, hey Barrett, and as he like turns a little bit, I just throw a bag onto his lap.
You throw the bag onto his lap, and he just like sets it to the side as he starts driving.
Psst, Rosie,
Yeah,
how much was the ticket?
it was 200. It was he had to use his whole severance check, so I just gave him 200 back from.
I give you 50.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna put it into the
I know.
the pot where I've been just taking money out for all of us. So yeah, sure. And then I look at Cletus.
I ain't giving you shit.
I expected so, but I mean,
Well, I mean, Cletus wouldn't care about money.
No. Unless you want it. But I already gave a bunch of it to Bombay. He's gonna start like a Peter Rebellion and kind of like what we're doing.
Oh, they grow up so fast.
I know.
Look at us, two parents,
Two parents. Proud parents.
proud parents.
But Falsetto seems to eat more than Bombay did, which is weird.
She's gonna be great.
I hope so.
As you guys start driving out of BladesMaw. Okay, so you guys are on the road at the moment.
On the road again.
It is, I'd say probably like for like the first like half hour, it's probably really quiet
Sounds like it.
between everybody. You know, a lot of stuff has happened over the past few weeks. I mean, BladesMaw has left all you guys riddled with
Bullshit.
bullshit.
Just
fucking
sadness.
Chappie Cletus overdosed and got robbed and mugged. Stabbed, almost killed. Rosie got
demoralized.
shattered, broken, threatened,
And slightly cucked.
and slightly not majorly cucked actually.
Majorly cooked.
Majorly cucked.
Yeah.
Don struggled
Hard.
for weeks to try to
Heavy.
finally make contact with Monacal, and then as soon as he was in a position to, Chuck Willis ripped it away from him. And Barrett, I mean, nothing happened to him directly, but he found out that the man that he thought put away for the rest of his life escaped. You know,
Shit
stuff
got
like
too
that.
real for Barrett.
Man,
All over again.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have to hunt that motherfucker
And
down.
he also found out about what fucked him up in the city was finding out that
The poison.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So we have a really long car trip.
Oh, thank God, Cletus, you're gonna do it.
And some things came up, and we had a pretty shitty time in BladesMaw. Rosie clearly didn't tell us everything. Barrett's getting snappy. Don's wife, unfortunately, is messed up, and I got stabbed a lot. So, you guys, who wants to go first, or should I go first? I could go first. So, I got stabbed. That sucks. My dad's still trying to kill me. I sent him a picture of my cack
Why?
because he needed it.
I thought we was not sold on the cock idea.
I mean, I kind of just did it. Come on, it's funny. He's gonna see that thing and be like, God damn, maybe I'm not his daddy. That thing's a fucking impressive something. And then he's gonna probably laugh and snicker because it was cold that day. And I lost a lot of blood. So, the thing just wasn't thinging the way it should be thinging. But
that is not why you called this meeting in this car.
I mean, no.
You want us to all talk about what happened to us?
No, let's just get to the point. What the fuck were you hiding, Rosie? I barely picked up on it, but it seemed like Don was locked in, so I kind of just piggybacked off his aura.
I turn to look in the back seat and do like an angry parent. I point to my eyes and then I point back at Rosie. Yeah, what you're hiding, Rosie?
So, when it comes to Marcel, Bobby wasn't right, but he wasn't wrong either. And it's not something that I need to open up and explain in front of Marcel and his kid. That's not the right place to do it. That's where Bobby was out of line. You should never talk about stuff like that in front of somebody's kid.
Fair. He was a little hot-headed.
But it crossed my mind giving him up.
You was gonna give up Marcel?
You listen, Don, Cletus, even you, Barrett, you guys were all kind of in your own worlds when you were fighting, focused on what was just going on to you. As I broke away from that and I looked around, all I seen was chaos, and they had the upper hand. If things would have went any differently, none of us would be breathing right now. He almost killed Korn, and I had to try to stop that, and then I was afraid for everybody, and as much as I hated, I begged him to stop. I offered him whatever he would want to stop. And he said he wanted Marcel. And at first I said, no, that's not something we can do. There's got to be something else. But he said that would be the only thing. I told him that even if I could do it, that you guys would never let that happen. And it's not that I don't care about Marcel. And it's not that I see him as just a tool that I can throw away and I don't care about anybody and I'm being selfish. It has nothing to do with any of that. When it comes to you three and the journey that we've had so far, as much as it hurts, as much as people won't like it, unfortunately, I will let somebody go. Whether it's being taken or death, to make sure that you guys get out alive. And I can see where that looks bad to other people. And other people might not be able to trust me. But it's my truth. And if I were able to make the decision and your lives were on the line, I would have done it. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted, It sucks. It sucks hearing it. It sucks that you got to the point where you're like, oh shit, I gotta pivot and try to save everybody, and kind of like to a breaking point where you give up. But I can't blame you wholeheartedly. I don't hate you. I'm not upset with you because I totally understand where you're coming from, as I think everybody here probably does. It just sucks. I do appreciate what you would do for us, clearly. If it actually really probably might have came down to it, I may or may not have done the same thing. Granted, depends on how fired up I was that day. But I forgive you.
Well, Rosie,
I know Marcel means a lot to you, Don.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed in you. You was a guy always talking about standing on your 2 feet, about fighting to the last breath. This guy joined our cause, didn't rat us out or anything, and it just hurts, Rosie. It just hurts. I get it. Corin was dying. Everybody was dying. It just hurt you to turn that quickly on A friend of ours. Somebody that offered to go to our aid.
The thing is, everybody has something they're fighting for. Our cause is to save our wives. If we die, that cause dies. There's nobody out there that will do it.
I fully understand, but what makes us better than Chuck Woodley? Us sacrificing a
I'm
dad?
not better than Chuck Woodley.
But you are!
I'm not.
Why are you not better than Chuck Woodley? Because you said you're not? Because what you did in your past makes you not better than Chuck Woodley? You're better than Chuck Woodley because you're actually striving to be a better thing, a human being, a better person than Chuck Woodley.
I guess it's just going to take time, to make everybody feel okay again. But there's nothing I can do to change what happened or what I did. All I can do is keep trying to push forward.
I appreciate you for telling us.
I would have told you there. But like I said, I'm not going to do it in front of Marcel. It's not things that he needs to hear when most likely he's never even going to see us again.
I mean, I plan to go back and visit Bombay, and I'll probably have dinner at his house or something.
And my wife is kind
God damn it.
of like comatose there, so like
God
I was
damn it,
getting to
Cletus.
that.
God damn it, Cletus. Jesus Christ.
I was getting to that. I had a whole thing for that.
so I kind of got to go back there. But you're probably right. We probably won't run into him.
We were having vegetables at dinner.
But
Okay, I had to say it.
I punch Cletus.
I don't say it as Cletus, damn it.
I get what you're saying, Don, but I just don't feel the same as I don't feel like I'm the same person I used to be. I don't feel like I'm the same person I used to be when we first got here. I've been shown how I can fall. I've been shown how we could all die very easily. I don't know what's what anymore. I'm pretty sure I've seen death. And, the first time I almost died, I didn't see a light. I felt like everything was just went black. And this time, everything went black as well, except for I seen a shadowy figure that reached out to me. I was assuming it's somebody just pushing me back, saying that it wasn't my time yet. Maybe I need to suffer a little bit more. I've been manipulated since I met Spellspeak. Even me trying to beg for help, Spellspeak comes in with a smile on his face and pulls Chuck Woodley away, as if he's the one that was granting me help.
He's a fucking dick.
As if he's the one that allowed us to live.
Fuck him.
Well, I feel like he's just a person with a power complex that can be easily taken care of with a couple of hits. Has anybody physically put the pause on Elliot Spellspeak? Has anybody physically actually tried to?
Not from this world, so I don't know the history, but that's why I left things for bold requisitions, to try to figure some stuff out. All I can tell you is that he can bring people back from the dead to fight for him. And not only people from this world, but our world too. So, to be honest, I have no answers for that man. Anything is possible at this point.
So even killing Elliot Spellspeak is possible because anything is possible.
I mean, everything can die.
Right circumstances, yeah, but
We just gotta figure out those circumstances.
Everybody bleeds.
Everybody hurts.
we gotta find a way to be 2 steps ahead of the guy that's 10 steps ahead of everyone else.
We gotta find a way to jump through time.
That sounds like Cletus logic.
What are you talking about, Cleet?
I mean, like, it's simple logic. If somebody else is 10 steps ahead of everybody else,
You gotta jump to the future.
you gotta jump 12 fucking steps. Simple. Duh. You jump through time, bam. Get him.
He hit back in Bear's car like Cletus hit the blunt.
The only other thing I could maybe think about, maybe that cocksucker's running through time, but all we gotta do is meet him in the dumb time matrix where the big god's guarding the gate, and then we gotta punch the god in the face, steal his staff, and then stab Spellspeak, and it's all over.
It must be a goddamn country town fair in your head.
It is actually the Deedle D County Fair.
Yeah, what Cleet said, we gotta jump through time and Beat them in the time matrix.
Exactly.
loop.
But there's clearly a fucking piece here that we're missing. I don't know what the fuck that piece is. But I feel like once we find that piece,
You're gonna bring up a piece.
things are going to go together like a puzzle, and we're going to see what the image is.
I thought you knew what you were talking about. 'Cause you said there was a piece missing. I thought you were going somewhere with it, but then you said, oh, one day we'll figure it out.
No. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it might not be today. Today might be the one day. But like when you're dealing with time and matrices and all those intricate things, it could be anything.
Okay.
Because there's no knowns and unknowns.
Before we get on this topic and break the simulation, and then we have to be on pause for the alien overlords to fix us, can we just agree to not turn on each other?
I've been given the option more than once, and I won't turn on you.
I feel like
All three of you, I will stand next to you.
4, 5. I mean, it's 5 of us.
I'll say 5 of us.
Sully and Falsetto.
Yeah, but Sully's an extension of Cleet, and Falsetto's a rock.
Falsetto's my child. Thank you, baby. Thank you. See what she said? She said,
Right. So the way that was set up, Barrett, do you have anything you would like to put in on this?
I mean, what is there to put in?
I don't know.
so Barrett, can I say something?
Sure.
So back when we were at the truck depot, you said every time you look away, we fuck things up. This time you were watching us.
I don't think that helps anything, though.
I'm just saying, like,
But like we did try our best to do everything
really?
the right
we
way.
tried hard. That's what I'm getting
We
at.
followed the rules for
We-
within like reasoning.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We-
this
You
is
guys
making.
provoked the biggest dude in the city again
Yeah.
Okay.
for weeks this time.
But he looked like an asshole this time.
That's not the point.
Did you not sign off on those?
I'm
This
just telling
third-
you. You guys can justify yourselves all you want. It doesn't change the fact of you're the cause.
I was just saying that we tried our damnedest. We tried our hardest. We even got one that like the fucking head premium dragons to help us out. We try our very best not to fuck shit up, and it just happens. I just saying, can you just take it a little easier on us?
I didn't even say anything. You're the one who brought it up.
I'm just talking about because sometimes like you in my back of my head be coming to me yelling at me when me and Cleet just be all fucking up bathrooms and things like that.
I mean, he didn't yell at us for that.
I get it with Rosie. I get what you're talking about. Look, I know you've had your family, your business, your criminal family, whatever it was back then. But I still can tell that you've never been, as much as you like to say you were a soldier, you weren't a soldier. And what I mean by that is,
I know exactly what you mean now.
when you're in a situation where everyone has a conviction, when it comes to something like this, when you start provoking very strong people, just because you don't want to see your friend get crushed by a boulder, doesn't mean you make the choice. It's their choice. I think you need to figure out your conviction, because I think you're lost. And no offense, I don't know who Estelle is. But if I'm your wife, I don't even want to look at you.
Rosie just nods his head and just looks out the window.
See, it's that big brother shit right there.
And I'm sorry for snapping earlier, Cletus.
It's okay.
My thing is, I understand that we're considered criminals, but I'm doing this to save my country for what I believe in. I'm not gonna rob and harm innocent people that they're just trying to do their job.
Fair. It was a joke, but you know.
Seeing Guava Falls like that, seeing BladesMaw like this, it hurts me a lot. Because I spent my entire life trying to protect these cities. And knowing that I am part of the cause of these situation hurts even more. I get it that you guys want to save your wives, but every single time we affect the city, it hurts the people around us. Hence why Korn kicked our asses out.
Understandable. All right, guys. Happy we got all that out of there. Does everyone feel better?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay, cool. But we're all on the same page, right? We communicated, we talked it through. Obviously, we still have a little fissures, a little bit of what is the word I'm looking for? Is it fissures? It's not
Tension.
really tension. Hey, tension. Yeah. Guys, I think we need a win. We've been taking too many L's and like it fucking sucks.
You're right.
I don't even care if the win is like saving a fucking cat in a tree or fucking helping an old lady fucking steal someone's, or never mind.
Still?
I look at Barrett and I go, never mind.
Barrett, do we have any nice like tourist attractions coming up?
The biggest tourist attraction, I don't even know if it'd be around at the moment. It's probably closed because of the festival that's going to be going on in Worms Keep.
What kind of festival?
So, the next day or so was the day where the Dragon Wars battle officially ended. So, it is now used as a memorial, and they throw a whole festival in Worms Keep.
That sounds dope.
From the Kalins all the way to the Dragons district, there's people, things, events. It's probably going to clog up traffic trying to get through Worms Keep. So we can try detouring around, but it honestly might take the same amount of time.
Is there any places there that we can go to that's somewhat peaceful? Try to help us get our heads together before we continue going.
I mean, your best bet is probably the Kalins. It's more dangerous, but it might be more quiet.
How's traffic at nighttime? I'm usually asleep.
It's honestly going to depend on how the partying goes. Sometimes things can get blocked off.
Listen, I feel like I really need a little enjoyment right now in my life. Can we pass through Worms Keep?
Well, we gotta pass through it anyways, the fastest way. So, as we stop to, re-up on supplies or whatever, or, fuel up, we can figure things out.
Okay. On 3, pure unadulterated win. 1, 2, 3. Pure unadulterated win.
Poor adult win.
Yeah, what he said, Barry. I didn't hear you. You need a win too, buddy.
Travis, you're excused.
Wait, where the fuck's the policy for that? Is it in this goddamn glove box? As I start like reaching over.
Get off of me!
No!
Stop it!
It's in the glove. Is it in this goddamn manual?
I start smacking him in the face.
It doesn't hurt me.
Stop.
As the Traffic Society starts driving off from BladesMaw.
Stop fucking the holy water.
Stop it.
On their destination
Whoops.
to Azlestep, with Worms Keep in the way, I guess. Best way to say
It is in the way.
it. Yeah.
The way.
And that's where I'll end the session.
Woo-wee.
Oh boy.
Big episode back. There were tears.
Nothing like getting into character than being emotional about them, right?
There were
Fuck,
fears.
man.
Somewhere in the world, there's a deer. It's not behind Psycho today.
Well, I'm sure we will have some more conversation about, these talks and arguments in late night traffic. Hey guys, check out our Patreon, Clash of Crits, per usual. We got late night traffic. We got dungeon discussions. We even got a new campaign, a Patreon only campaign going called Warcocks. We got a one shot of anime weeb stuff that you might want to check out. We would really appreciate the support. But before we say goodbye, plugs. Does anyone have them?
You could follow me on the X at Chappie_COK. You can also check out our rocking Discord because we're on there and we have Magic the Gathering fever. And if you like to play Magic games, especially me, mostly me, today and this week and maybe this month, go give us as a group a holler. My @ is Chappie 6969.
No, it's not. Just give your actual ad at least.
It is. It is on. It's
on
on
six-
Discord.
on Discord.
It's Chappie 6969. I
Yeah.
fucking hate you.
Takashi out.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't have plugs, but I do have outlets, and you can plug in and check out. You can follow me at OSOKUMA_COK on anything. Also follow Clash of Crits. That's Clash_of_crits with a K. We have a bunch of things that are going on, a bunch of stuff in the works. Come check out our YouTube. Check out TikTok. Instagram. And Twitter/X, if that's what you call it now.
X.
But,
X.
yeah.
You can follow me on the X at dropper_crit with a K.
And I was Psycho. You can follow me at XYCH0COK on pretty much anything. I'd also like to plug in Hybrid Punk to do some of the music that we play, and Shinovis does our theme song. That being said, I think that's everything. So we will see you in traffic. Bye.
Chasing dragons.
Bobby threw my past in my face.
Chasing dragons.
Bombay made me sad.
Chasing dragons. I got the hottest vegetable around.
Chasing dragons.
She only squeaks and makes a sound.